Hi, how's it going? You guys good? I'm good. I'm really good. I feel like yesterday was like the best decision I ever made. I've just been overcome with this sense of peace that I haven't felt in a long time, and I don't think I've felt ever actually. There's a new sense of power in me, and it's not coming from the need to hurt anybody. It's not coming from the need to be better than someone else. This is something that I haven't experienced before, and it's the power that comes from sticking to your word and understanding where your ethics are. And for once, I had a moment where I had my ethics, and damn all the consequences, I was willing to stand by that. And it feels really, really good. It feels good in a way I couldn't describe to you. I couldn't describe that to you. The peace that you get from that. Do you know what I mean? Now, the reason why I made that decision not to leave a forwarding address is because when you're in comfort and these people are murdering you in the comfort of your own home, what tends to happen is your mind has a sort of a chaotic thing going on where, because it switches between Oxycontin and I can't remember what the other chemical is called, because it switches between those chemicals all the time, because you're living in a comfortable environment, Oxycontin. You're having weapons fired at you, cortisol. I think it's called cortisol, right? So these two chemicals are playing ping pong with each other the whole time, and what that leaves you with is a sense of anxiety. The brain needs to feel safe. And if it doesn't feel safe, then you're left with this internal turmoil, this sea of uncertainty. This is why somebody like me could be a bag of nerves, and yet somebody in a war zone, despite all the horrors and all the traumas that come with living in a war zone. When somebody lives in continual violence, at some point they start to get used to it, because the brain is familiar. Familiarity breeds safety. It's not necessarily about being happy or no. Your body wants you to be happy, but it's only happy when your brain feels safe. So a consistent environment, one that doesn't revolve around chopping and changing and cycles and all that bullshit, that is what keeps your brain level. If I walk out of here with no forwarding address, I know what I'm getting. I know that abuse is going to be abuse. I know it's not going to be disguised as love. That will make my brain feel safe. That will make me able to process things a lot more clearly than if I'm constantly living in a tense environment where I don't know what the fuck's going on. Think about this. I don't care if it's social housing. I don't care if it's private accommodation. The fact that I'm fucking chipped up to my eyeballs, and the fact that I'm having weapons fired on me and psychological warfare performed on me, wherever I move to, I'm moving into a space that's been let for an behavioral experimentation. Wherever I go, it's in a place specifically designed for behavioral experimentation, which means abuse, which means an environment where I do not feel secure. I will never feel secure, no matter how much comfort I'm given, how much this, how much that, because I'm always going to be in fear of losing it if I make the wrong moves. Okay, I'm in between spaces. Can't decide between fight or flight. If I make a decision, I might lose everything. So it's like you can't be. Think of this, right? You're in a secure environment, Oxycontin. You want to stay in this secure environment, but you keep having weapons fired on you and psychological warfare, from noise pollution to harassment to stalking. All this is going on whilst you're in comfort. So you can't ever really have comfort either. But if you act on your fight or flight response, what do you lose at the end of that? You lose all the pleasantries. You lose smelling nice. You lose looking nice. You lose being warm in the winter months. You lose all these things. So it's like it's constantly fucking with your head. Because you haven't prepared for the elements. You haven't prepared for illnesses. You haven't prepared for any of that. So your head is... Because, you know, when you're constantly being abused, you don't prepare for that anyway. You don't prepare for that anyway. When you're constantly being abused, the only thing you're thinking about is being in control of every single moment of every single day. And that takes up your time. That takes up time that you could have been spending thinking to yourself, how can I prepare my body and mind for whatever happens in my life, so that I can focus my trajectory on what I'm trying to achieve? When you're in an environment in uncertainty like this, it fucks with your ability to plan. But if you're in a consistent environment, even a horrible consistent environment, your brain registers, okay, this is the familiar territory here. This is the familiar territory. This is what we got to get used to. This is what we have to plan for. Eventually you become resourceful. Eventually you find a way out of a situation that would have perplexed you before, but now you're used to it. So now your brain is thinking, okay, well, how do I live within this environment? What do I do now? That's exactly what gang stalking is revolved around, fucking with that part of your brain that feels safe, because it's something familiar. If something becomes familiar, too familiar, it's only a matter of time before people figure out how to break themselves out of abuse. That's why they can't have us being comfortable. It's the same on a global level with political movements. They can't have us being comfortable with the political trend for too long, because if we become too comfortable, then it's only a matter of time before we revert back to our natural ways. We stop fighting so much, we stop having so much conflict, and we learn how to thrive on our own terms. It happens all the time. That's what these people are trying to prevent you from doing. I said to you guys a long time ago, I said, you can have me institutionalized, you can have me homeless, you can have me die. But one thing I will make sure of is that when you get what you want, it means nothing to you. I will make sure that happens. And I have done. I'm about to walk up out of here with no forwarding address. No forwarding address. Not a damn clue about how to get rid of most of the stuff that I've got in here. Okay? And it's not enough. Do you understand? My thing is this. If I'm going to live in a good environment, a peaceful environment, then I want it to be a good and peaceful environment. I don't want a whole bunch of bullshit in the way. If you're going to give me hostility, give me hostility. I know what to do with that. If you're going to give me security, give me security. I know what to do with that. But don't fuck with me and have me in two minds the whole time and have me out here skitterish and worried about what's coming next. Don't fuck with me like that. I'm not to be fucked with, ever. And you best believe I'm going to torch whatever is left of your reputation, whatever is left of your respectability on the way out. Because I'm serious about my shit. I'm serious about my shit. Don't ever test me on that. So what I've been doing is, knowing all that, I've been treating this last month that I'm going to be here, I'm treating this like a holiday. I'm treating this like it's the last time I'm going to have comfort. I'm treating it like the last time I'm going to have a nice hot bath, like the last ever time I'm going to have a shower, the last ever time I'm going to have all those pleasurable little comforts that I've been taking for granted. I'm acting like it's the last time I'm going to have it, even though I know in my soul that it won't be. I know it won't be. It's impossible from a realistic perspective. It won't be the last time I have some comfort in my life. It probably won't even be the last time I live on my own. But I'm treating it like it is. I'm squeezing every last drop of enjoyment that I can out of this situation before I up sticks and leave here. Because my word means something. Because I stand in my shit. I stand my ground. It might seem self-destructive to you. I don't care if it seems self-destructive to you. I really don't. Because if you don't understand what it is to live in your purpose and live by your principles, then of course you're not going to get it. I don't expect you to. I'm not doing this for you to get it. There are lots of people out here who talk the talk but don't walk the walk. This person over here next door, right? The first time me and this person had a conversation, they were talking about black rights repeatedly. They were talking about the rights of black people repeatedly. They were talking about how hard black people have it, how much. No, the only thing she gave a fuck about was herself. You know how I know that? Because when I started singing, she put weapons on my voice. When I was threatening to expose the same thing that has been propping up racism, that has been propping up gentrification, that has been propping up genocide against black people, when I threatened to expose the same thing that helped to play a part in what she's talking about, she elected to try and punish me for it. When I've been out here talking about black rights and talking about Black Lives Matter, this motherfucker was more concerned about me being upset with her behavior and me not taking her seriously and me potentially taking her head off, which she knows ain't happening. She knows that ain't gonna happen. But that just shows you where her mind is at. She's only a Lauryn Hill 2.0 when it concerns her. But when it comes to her attacking another vulnerable black person with weaponry, with psychological, like the most disgusting terrorization against me. She has no chill when it comes to, she literally shows more passion for trying to get me to take her seriously rather than what this fucking gang stalking has led to. What about the enslavement in Libya? What about the fucking racial injustice in Darfur? Who do you think is responsible for all of that? The same people who are responsible for gang stalking. Are you serious? The CIA is all over that shit. In Iran, they sold weapons to both sides during that fucking conflict when the Shah was overthrown. The same fucking forces that you work for indirectly, the same people that you work for indirectly are responsible for this racial hatred and this racial injustice. And yet, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck is your priority? Making me upset. How pathetic and empty do you have to be? And this person downstairs, right? I remember all of us were sitting around having a meeting. Sorry, my room is messy. All of us were sitting around having a meeting, right? And the meeting was with regards to people moving out of this building. Now, before the lockdown happened, right? There were specific people in the building who were supposed to leave in certain months. The process for me leaving was supposed to be in March, okay? It was February originally, then I changed it to March because of this person downstairs. This year comes around, 2020 comes around, we're all still here, okay? But that's not the point. The point is, this motherfucker downstairs is talking about how getting us all out of here, it allows rich people to fucking come in, buy up all the property. And yet what the fuck is this motherfucker doing? Mobbing me to get me out of here so that rich people can move in. What the fuck do these people think they're doing? Do they think they're actually securing their homes? Inquiring minds want to fucking know. Being a perp didn't secure nobody's home. There was a place down at Douglas Road down in Kilburn. That used to be a supported housing for vulnerable people. That is now a private residential building for a fucking yuppie family or some shit. And at least one of the people in that building were perps. At least one, if not two. Being a perp didn't fucking secure their housing. And you honestly think being a fucking perp is going to secure yours? What the fuck kind of world are you living in? How the fuck can any of these people talk about the plight of mentally ill people, the plight of black people, the plight of poor people, the plight of homeless people, when do these people who have been spying on me, firing electronic weapons on me, fucking mobbing the fuck out of me every single chance they get, where the fuck do they get off opening their mouths about this at all? Because they're playing a direct part in this shit. They should have kept their fucking mouths shut. These people like to open their mouth about what I talk about in here or what I'm doing in here, what I'm doing in it. Fuck what I'm talking about. What the fuck am I doing, motherfucker? What are my principles? Am I sticking by those principles? Am I voting with my feet, or am I like the rest of you? Don't fuck around with me, mate. Your actions expose you. Your actions expose you. I said I don't want to live a life of abuse. I mean that shit. I mean that shit. And if there's one thing I know, is that fucking with gang stalkers' control is the only thing they understand. Not fucking with their money, fucking with their control. If I walk out of here, this is why the perps have been trying to discourage me. The TRs have been trying to discourage me from leaving because obviously they don't want me in a precarious situation. They care about my safety. They care about my welfare. I get that, but the perps don't want me leaving either. And certainly with no fucking forwarding address. You know why? Because if they don't have a forward address on me, they can't pin me down long enough for the programming to work. That's why. This is a temporary situation. I know that. This is a temporary fucking situation. This was always a temporary fucking situation because these people stay trafficking me. If I'm going to have a home, I want a permanent home where I'm happy, there is no abuse going on, no hypnotizing before any fucking handlers think about it, because I know what you fucking do to people. You make people think the targeting is over and then you do something even worse. No, we're not talking about that. I'm talking about you backing the fuck off TIs for good. To have permanent, comfortable homes, to have all their financial needs properly taken care of so they don't have to worry anymore. That's what I want. That's the kind of environment that I want to live in. And if I can't live with that, give me death. I'm ready. I don't give a fuck. But one way or the other, I'm going to live a life that is truthful, that is authentic, that is honest. One way or the fucking other. I'm not living with this ping pong shit. It doesn't do my mental health any good. It doesn't do my mental health any good. It doesn't do my physical health any good either. I don't do this ping pong foolishness. I ain't into that. There are people homeless on the street every day because of programs like this that and they didn't choose it. At least with me walking up out the door, I'm choosing it. I'm saying, you know what? If being honest means that I have to suffer consequences, then let me suffer consequences. I'm good with that. But a lot of people, a lot of TIs and even perps who have been on the street, who have been harmed, been raped, been pissed on, they didn't choose what happened to them. They didn't get that choice because this society prioritizes control over humanity. We live in a narcissistic fucking system. The world is changing. Global famine is on the way. We've got civil uprising in America. Over here, open air concentration camps, ghettos, fascism. There's a new legislation's been passed that people can't have sex like the normal way. So basically, if you live in one house and somebody else lives in another house, they can't come over to get can't come over to have their bones jumped. Now, it might not seem like a lot to you, and it's definitely not a lot to me, because this is a long time since I got my back blown out. No, hold up. It's been a long time since I had sex, and even a longer time before I had my back blown out. So this definitely doesn't apply to me. Okay? But think about this carefully. They're fucking with your reproductive rights. Having sex is how you have children. What if what if you're a married couple, you don't live together, but you decide you do want to have kids? What if you decide you can raise those kids in two households, being a married couple? Some people do that. It's fucking with your reproductive rights. Your rights are dwindling right in front of you. And everything that's happening to me and everything that's been happening to targeted individuals all around the country is responsible for that. Are you getting it yet? There are private companies, private property companies. Let me tell you about one of Brent Mine's benefactors. One of Brent Mine's benefactors is the Shanley Foundation. The Shanley Foundation is a non-profit division of Shanley Properties. Now connect the dots. Despite charity involvement, despite social housing involvement, people are still experiencing gentrification all around the country. Connect the dots. When you are a private company and you have a foundation section, right? Understand something. If you're a rich person and you invest in charity, you're not just getting a tax break out of it. There's a specific reason why you're investing in these charities, why you're investing in any charity that doubles up as a relocation agent. Is because you are indirectly annexing the properties with the council's help. And I know it seems like a long shot, but again, you have to remember how these people work. They never do anything directly. They're not the ones with the money. Their corporations are the ones with the money. That type of shit. So if they want to annex properties and they want to use social housing to do it with, of course they're not going to do anything directly. Instead, they're going to covertly ensure that people are mobbed out of their homes or priced out of their own lifestyles so that these rich assholes can move their clients in anyway. And in the process, take away other people's rights, slowly dwindle other people's rights, just so that we can feel like we're safe. All of this has been happening already. I would rather have my sovereignty than my comfort. It's not that fucking serious. And by the way, right now as I'm talking, this is being fired on. This is being fired on. So clearly somebody don't want me saying something. This is some bullshit. You see, this is exactly why I'm saying, everybody's saying, oh, where are you going to go? I'm like, listen, man, understand the way the world is. I'm thinking globally here. I'm not thinking just about Brent. I'm not thinking just about, I'm only focused on the end result. I want to live in a comfortable environment in where there is no abuse. And not only do I want that for myself, I want that for every other trauma-based mind control victim. I want that for them too. I'm not focused on Brent. I'm not focused on, like, as soon as I get the fuck up out of here, I'm going to have bigger fish to fry. They want to keep us institutionalized within the government's pocket. Fine, keep us within the government's pocket, but understand this. We're not the only ones being watched. If you ain't the only ones listening when I'm talking to myself, best fucking believe you ain't the only one who's listening when you're talking. You ain't the only one who's listening when you're talking about the fucking skullduggery that you get up to. Now go and meditate on that. So, with me, I don't know what's going to happen next. I just have to keep my long-term goal in mind. Let that be my guide. Let that be my compass. And whatever happens, happens. I'm just going to adapt. I'm going to grow. I'm going to prepare. That's all I'm going to do. That's all I can do. Can't do anything else. So I'm not going to tell you not to worry about me. I'm not going to tell you not to be concerned about me, because that's, quite frankly, that's condescending. And that's an invalidation of your emotions. Whatever it is that you're feeling, feel it. Or you can pray for me. It's cool. If you're that concerned, you can pray for me. I don't mind. But I know what I'm going to do with my life. I know I'm going to make it count. And I know I'm going to make sure that whatever happens, I choose my principles first. Not fear, not pain. I don't choose comfort. I don't choose a false understanding of love. I choose my principles. Your principles are your sovereignty. Always remember that. Thank you, guys. I love you. I love you so much. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay awake. Don't get insomnia, but stay awake. I love you guys. Bye.